Okay, this has just arrived. I know what it is. The Gtech over. Now it's like some sort of, well, just plastic wrapping and I think parcel tape, I think that is. And it looks like there's spongy foam stuff inside. It's not too heavy. I mean, reaching out at arm's length there is a bit heavy, but not overloaded. So you get an idea of it. It's the 17th of January 2018. Okay, let's get into this. Got some scissors here. Hate stuff like this because where's the boxes? Just a second, because I have to make sure this is stopping in frame. It's hard to tell here. I can get most of this wrapping off without tearing it too much. I'll do these. So it is like a foam, like a sponge almost here. That's where it gets awkward because it sort of gets wider at the bottom. That'll come off quite easy. There. Oh, I think that's the handle here. Now they did say that it would need a good clean. I don't know what they've been doing with it. I don't know. Saying a good clean to me suggests it's going to be quite dirty. I think this is parcel tape on here because it. I thought it would come off, sometimes it comes like tears easy. It's a bit harder when you kind of keep it all in the camera frame, so to speak. Right, then we've got all this foam. Looking at this, it seems quite thickish, maybe about 25-30 millimeters thick there. Just smelling it, no, not too bad. It doesn't smell too bad. Now can I get this tape off this foam? A tiny bit came off easy enough. So you can start to see the handle of the Gtech vacuum cleaner here. Don't know if you can see that, it does look like dirt or grubbiness on this foam in some parts. And see the handle here does look a bit grubby. I hope any stuff that's dirt on it can be relatively easily cleaned off. Scissors are broken. Not this didn't cause this, these scissors have been broken before. I've tried super gluing them, that didn't work as you can see. So I'm just going to hack at this I think, because thing is, if you hack at stuff like this and you have to send it back, well, you've got issues, haven't you? These are pretty good scissors, these ones. Be careful. Right, I'll continue on ripping all this off, well, cutting this off, and then I'll come back. So, yeah, I've got part of it done, and it does have this power supply, UK, like an earth pin, just a plastic earth pin. So it's double insulated. Gtech, that is a proper Gtech for charging the batteries. 27 volts, 500 milliamps it says. Yeah, I've got the right way up. And on the other end, what have we got? About a metre long, I would say. Quite a biggish round pin, like jack plug. Positive on the inside pin there. That looks about 5mm diameter, that to me. So that's quite a biggish one. Then we've got, I still haven't took it out of this bottom part yet. Just thought I'd show you that power supply. Let's have a look at it as we are. A few marks on it, I might wipe off, I don't know. What we can see, so it's the Airram, Gtech Airram Mk2, I believe. I'll be getting this off at the bottom. I'll come back if I come across anything as I'm going, but I'll stop the video for now while I take this off. So yeah, still taking it off, and then we've got the battery. So this is going out. Right, battery pack. Bit sort of, I don't know what this is on top here. See if it's been speckled with something. So I'm finding it hard to keep this, almost everything's upside down as I'm filming this. 22 volts, 2000, I hope so, yeah, 2000 milliamp lithium ion. So that's the battery power, well, battery pack, and I think that just clips in, and then you've got these like pin plugs things up here. And presumably this is where you can plug this power supply in. Let me try that. If it does go in there, it's extremely, it doesn't seem to have any sort of grip. It just pushes in very easy. If that's what that is for, I'm not sure if that's what that's for, but it's like diameter, etc, etc. I don't think there's any indication on there. Right, I'll continue on getting this off here. So here's some of the foam. It seems thinnish here, and I presume that's two separate layers and another thicker piece here. It seems to be going quite thick here. Like a sheet of sponge almost type stuff. Protected. And here is the Gtech. Okay, it just got out. So let's have a look. I expected this like part inside here to be quite dirty. Yeah. This is meant to be able to rotate to get around corners and such like. Let's have a look at the bottom. There's quite a few like marks on it, I would say. Well, like lines almost type thing. So let me turn this so we can read what that says, hopefully. 22 volts, 100 watts. Whew. 100 watts, blow your head off. So yeah, it's got this flap on. That seems okay. A bit of like as if it's been certainly used, which and Velcro here. I expected this sort of green filter type thing inside here to be extremely dirty, but no, it looks pretty clean there. I don't know, I believe these have a sponge inside, these green things. That we'll try and have a look at later. I expect that to be maybe dirty. It does have some instructions sort of printed on the side here. No instructions with this, just a hoover, or hoover. I think everybody calls them hoover. So there's the pins for the plug thing, power supply. With same OK. Say almost a few marks here as if it's been scraped or what have you. And as you can see, this is one hand. I'm lifting this quite easily with one hand. I haven't put the top handle in yet. The top handle there just, I think, pushes in. And you can see I can lift that even reaching out where you got a lot of leverage. I'm reaching out at the length of my arm here. And it's manageable. Right, I'll put this arm in. So I'll show you this arm first. Few marks, slight marks on. I think that will, oh, it's just a bit of foam there. Some bit of marking there. As I say, this handle looks a little bit grubby. So to be honest, I'm not sure why they've been selling it. I was going to ask why somebody's selling something, what's wrong with it. So you've got a couple of sort of springy button type things here. There's a button up here. Oh yeah, that makes this obviously a lock and pin go in and out. Right, and that presumably slides in the top here. And we do, well, there's a square hole there. I don't know if you can see it there. And there's a round disc thing here. Don't want to press that at the moment. Oh, so that pin isn't all that far down, I'm not sure. I think these do have different levels. Or does it go? I can't see it going around that way. Maybe it does go that way. Which would explain. Yes, so obviously it does go that way around. I almost expected this top handle here to face the other way around. That's not latching in there at the moment, no. Ah, button now it is, so I've just pushed that down, and that's actually latched in there without me, I think, without, I don't know about the lock, without me pressing this button now. If I press this button, well, I can go down, and then it's stopping down. So if you sort of press the button, it comes up, and then it locks. So press the button, it goes down, locks. I think I have to press a button and then it's free to that height. So we've got a couple of two heights there, I would have said. I don't think, so far as I can tell, there's no, if I do it in between, it seems it's not locking. It's only when it's down at the bottom, which is like I presume a folded stuff, or right at the top. Sorry, I can't really get this. I'll try and move the camera back a bit. So I'm pleased with that. As I say, I haven't put the battery in yet, but the battery doesn't weigh that much. That's well, manageable. What I want to do is actually get this, so I'm having to press a button then press down. Don't try pressing down because I think that's putting pressure on it. So that's like a pack it away type thing, a bit small I suppose. Now I can just click that back, and then you can go like for going around corners or even going under things, very low down like that if you want to get under something. Not so much like that because that would lift the front, but you can go like that and get under something. Right, I know you want to see it working, so do I, but before I show you that, I want to get this bottom part open. So just grabbing two things there and it comes out easily. Let me show you in here. And sorry, this is extremely awkward for me, but it virtually looks brand new actually, apart from it's been like scuff marks I would call them, rather than dirt so much, apart from the handles which look a little bit grubby. So this doesn't look used to me. No, I've never used one of these before, so let me have a look. We do have some sort of instructions here. 1, bin emptying, and then 2 and 3 basically. Be a bit hard for you to read these. I'm going to read these because I haven't read them yet. So it's implying that you open up this side first. There is a green arrow there, so I presume that's a catch. Yeah. Open up that, and then you can tip some dirt out, and then you can slide this lever, which is supposed to push the other dirt out. I don't know. So yeah, so it's the bottom. You pull on this side. It's a clip here, and pull this out. That is pretty damn clean. There's a little bit of, I don't even know if you can see it, a very minor amount of, well, smudge marks I would call them. Dirt have been on this. That's almost, that inside there is spotless just about. Try and get you to see that. And as you can see from the outside, so that one is opens up that side, this opens up that side. So the idea there, I think, is when you pull it out, you open up this, you can tip out some loose dirt, and then you can push the rest of the dirt out using this. And every so often, I don't know how often, you need to maybe wash and rinse and dry the, like the sponge part here. And then presumably this, which has, I don't know why it has this spring thing on here. Oh, that's partly the lever, but that's sprung, that lever. This sort of clips in here. What's there? Oh yeah. Certainly goes a certain way around, I think. So that black part there, I think, goes over there. Notice that spring thing is out over there. When I knock it in, that falls up, that spring part, and it goes in. Let's get the power plugged in, well, this battery plugged in. So get it the right way around, disc at the top, 22 volts lithium ion, that's what that says. 22 volts, 2000 milliamp. You might be able to get more powerful ones online, I don't know, but you certainly can, I think you can get spare ones. I don't know what's going to happen. Let me zoom into this battery, because where I think the battery. Okay, let's watch this, so I don't know if it's going to light up or... I want to be further forward. Not a jot, no signs of life there, nothing. I think this is the on-off switch here on this side. That's what's indicated by this big arrow. Oh! I did not expect that to come on. I thought the battery was totally dead there. Let me pull this arm up, so press the button, lock it in that position, which is quite high. This when it's up like this, it's a bit high for my liking, to be honest with you. As I said, there doesn't seem to be a halfway stage. So I press the button, and if I put it there, I mean, I wish it would be, say, about that height. Some, you know, 2 or 3 different heights at least. There seems to be only either right up or right down at my initial impression without reading any instructions. Okay, so that's a bit of disappointment there. So let's point this down. Right. I'm going to pour a bit more dirt on the floor. Let's see what happens. So, okay, oops, I've spilt some Rice Krispies on the floor there. Yeah, I can just sort of hold that, and this arm will just click back. Right, let's turn it on. Oh, just say I have to press it quite firm with my foot here. Well, you seen how easy that was to get up. Not a problem there. That's obviously loose, very loose Rice Krispies on the floor. Let's lift it up, let's have a look. Oh, this arm can turn almost 360 degrees, I think. Yeah, it seems to. I don't know what that circle is here. Ah, yeah, I can see some Rice Krispies in there. So it's definitely caught them up. So yeah, it could go under like surfaces even like that if you totally turn the... Oops, knocking this. Oh, I don't think I did. So you can turn that like handle all the way around. So let's have a look at this. So pull that up, and one Rice Krispie fell out there. I can hear them moving about. Yes, there we are. So let me, I wouldn't obviously normally do this, but this is just for demonstration, I think. Yep, we get most of them out, and then we can always sweep the rest out using this mechanism here. And a few of the Rice Krispies actually caught in this lid affair. A bit dust off the Rice Krispies still on. This is just to demonstrate that when you're cleaning up dirt, you're probably going to get a bit of dirt actually on the inside of here, even if you have pushed it out. Put that in. I can't remember that this dirt was on here initially. I'm just going to hoover that up again. That's right. So actually I haven't got this in properly because that should be yeah, I haven't got it in properly to see what the Rice Krispies are going into the thing. So you have to make sure that clip, I think, clips over. Did I knock it there with my foot? As I say, I have not read the instructions here, so don't blame the machine for me making this mistake here. Yeah, I obviously didn't have this totally in right. Some of the Rice Krispies have gone in there. But yeah, that's seems to work. I would say that on this surface here where it's like lino or like floor tiles, kitchen, it feels like it's skating. It's probably so like that, it feels like it's actually skating about. I'll put this on the carpet and we'll have a look on the carpet. So hopefully there's some hairs I've just got up, so it's just done those off this carpet, and there's some Rice Krispies and that. I haven't pulled out the handle. So hopefully, let me see with my foot hat down there. You might see a couple of 2 or 3 Rice Krispies there. So it is a bit awkward here because I don't have this, like, there's a pipe under this plastic thing for the radiator that's just here. I think that is unfair of me to try and get this one Rice Krispie here, because there is this like plastic square. That's for like a radiator cover pipe. I have a radiator over here, and that's sticking out. That's sticking out. Oh, well, over the skirting board I have here, maybe 10 millimeters. So to actually get any hoover right in the edge there, any vacuum cleaner at all, I think would be extremely hard, because you've got this edge stopping it going right to the edge. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. Let's have a look. So let's have a look at the brush now, after a bit of like use, tiny use. Looking, so this can obviously will get probably quite dirty. Well, the plastic on here, and it might need washing off or wiping down every so often. So yeah, battery, and I've got this held in one hand. It's not really heavy. Actually, it's just a bit awkward for me here. So that's the dirt inside. I've just hoovered up now. Now, I don't know how that dirt is almost got there. There's a gap here, and we can see that some of the dust and dirt has got there. Maybe I'm not totally got it right, or I'm not lifting it out right there. that trapped inside. Yep, remembering I have not read the instructions. I keep reiterating that to make sure you realise that I'm doing this. Actually, this one didn't come with any instructions. And you can see that, hopefully you can see that a lot of the deck there, that forwards and backwards a couple of times. And that does still leave a bit of the finer, like, dirt on it, it seems to. Initial impression is very good. It obviously does hover up that. I think some of that fell out. I don't know if I lifted it out wrong. Now, can I, a safety feature I would say, can I turn this on? Yes, well I would have liked some safety interlock there to say you can't turn it on when you've got the thing out. Yep. Overall, first impression without really using it properly, so to speak, is favourable, let's say that at least. So I'm just going to put this back in here, and now this dust and muck is all down where my toes are, sort of pointing. I'll turn the light, well I'll stop the camera a bit while I put this in. Right, where it is now, that is sort of where there's quite a bit of dirt. Pulling the handle up and down does not make any difference to cleaning. I would have definitely liked that you could say lock the handle about the halfway stage. It seems either too high or possibly even, well, maybe not too low there, just maybe an ideal height. Or would still like to say probably could have had, you know, 2 or 3 different locking positions there. Yes, that's on one finger there. Well, it is on one finger, my stronger finger I think, but man's finger, but yeah, I can lift that up with one finger as good as, so light, convenient, battery, no wires, and pull it straight up. So when you pull it up, I would say tilt it a bit like this, so that this opening here doesn't like go that way, because then I think you can fall out. So let me just try emptying this here. Obviously this would go into a bin, and yep, you can tap it and shake most of it out, give it a final push. That's only a small amount of dirt there, I've just tried. So it is leaving a bit up here. And this like wiper arm isn't catching that. And there's a sponge now. See, one side's pretty clean, that's sort of before and that's after almost. Sorry, my light's flickering here. Right, that's a basic unboxing, well, not unpacking I suppose. A quick look. Overall, I am pleased with that. I'm just going to give a final hover of this. don't know how long the battery lasts. I haven't charged up this battery. This is just as it's come, apart from obviously the handle. You see me putting the handle in. A bit of tape on the handle there. Probably just peel that off. Overall, pleased. Still don't know what this round button is for here. Let me press that, see if I can press it. Am I in shot there? I think. Yes, I can press that. So that whole lock can come off, and then say you can like pack it away somewhere. And then that just clicks back on. Yep. So as I say, that button can select all of this. Let me Okay, I've just plugged it in to see about charging it. Now I do have a Dyson DC16 here. What I found is this plug, you might see just lighting there, but it only lights if I really push on this plug. I have to push it like forward. This plug seems a little bit, as I mentioned, seemed a bit iffy. I'm having to push that in quite firmly. I presume that's charging when those lights are on. That's the only fault I found with this. It seems like it's, as I mentioned initially, it seems like it doesn't, when you plug in you expect a big grip. It seems like it's almost as if it's not plugging in all the way or something. I'll have a look at this. Well, I managed to I plugged it in a bit firmly and twisted it and plugged it in again. So I had to twist it, turn this plug. And now it seems to be stopping on, and I don't want to move it while it's charging. So presumably that's charging now, where it's almost like pulsating. As you see. I'm going dim, then coming brighter. Going dim, then coming brighter. So I'm assuming that's actually charging. I don't want to move this because I think this plug is a little bit dodgy, so to speak, in here. There might be a bit of dirt in the socket part of the plug, stopping this plug going all the way in. That's all it might need. I don't know yet. I want to try and get some charge in it.